Alrighty, so I just decided to get bored and make my own ramen today. I got 3 packs. All the salt is in the pack, but what I decided to do instead of adding, regular salt, we're gonna instead use the beef ramen stuff. So that way, when our water boils, we won't have to salt it up. We'll actually use the flavoring itself because it's already got a lot of salt in it. So we're generously salting this. Then we're gonna have some of our we're gonna have some of our seasonings. We got steak seasoning over in the back, some barbecue rub, taco seasoning, some oregano, and paprika. I would love smoked paprika, but I do not have any, so we are kind of improvising. So I will get back when the ramen or when the water starts boiling. All right, it's only been a couple of minutes since I paused the video, but it is starting to heat up, as you can see. So we're gonna wait a little bit more until it starts boiling, and then we'll throw in our ramen. Alrighty, so I decided to throw the ramen in just a little bit early, that way we can get an early start on getting these noodles heated up and cooked, and by the time that we get done, normally you want to use something else aside from a fork, but because, I don't really have any other options, I said, fuck it, we're going to use the fork. So, yeah, anyways, I wanted to pre-game these noodles a little bit. That's why I'm going to stir them in, let them heat up, try to get them evenly heated, evenly soaked. That way, when they start cooking, we can actually make something better out of them. This is just going to be a basic ramen that I just threw some, a couple of basic ingredients in. I'm going to use all of these once I pour the water out, and then start cooking the ramen. And I'm going to throw a little bit of cheese in there too, so we'll have a beef and cheese ramen. So I'll see you in a minute. Alright, now that we have the ramen boiling a little bit, I threw in our other seasonings and whatnot. Still haven't thrown in those two yet because those will come in afterwards. But we got them up to boil now. We're going to reduce the heat, at least put it on medium heat. Put it down to 5, and we're going to kind of mix and stir a little bit. Let those seasonings, kind of cook into there, get into the noodles. We're going to drain some of the water, but we're going to save a little bit more for it because we're going to use that, of course, as our broth, to go with the noodles. But yeah, so far we got them cooking, got them going, and yeah. Once this is done, we're going to, like I said, pour some of the water out. We're going to reduce it to medium heat, let it simmer for a little bit. Yeah. And we're going to cover that just a bit. Let it vent so that way, we get some oxygen in it. But yeah, we're going to let that kind of simmer for just a little bit. And after that, I'm going to dump out some of the water. And then we're going to use the other part of that water as our noodle broth. And, once... Oh, hey. That does happen sometimes. Yeah, just a little bit of the water dropped out. I didn't use any oil or anything in it, thank goodness. Otherwise that would have been very, very nasty, very scary. But yeah, I'm going to make sure that also gets kind of separated too, evenly dispersed. So we're going to let that cook for a little bit, and then we're going to pour the water out, and then save the other half of it, and then use that in our bowl with the noodles, and then we're going to add a little bit of our cheese to it. All right, so we've thrown our cheese in, and now we just also threw some butter in too. So now we're gonna let that sit and let that cheese melt for a little bit, and then after that, I'll add a little bit of extra garnish, and we'll get the final taste, and we'll see how the final product comes out. All right, and here's our final beef and cheese ramen. That is the final product, and yeah, so that's everything. And let's go ahead and try it and see how it turned out. It's still a little bit hot. Just poured it in the bowl, fresh out of the pot. Look at that. There we go. The referee's ramen. Holy fuck. That's actually really good. A little hot. A little hot, but really good. Now, if you want to top it with extra cheese, like shredded cheese or anything like that, you can do that. But if this is something that you just kind of wanted to see just for poops and giggles, well, hey, welcome to the thing. Anyways. That's the referee's ramen, beef and cheese edition. And if you guys want to see me make some more food or anything like that in a creative way, then please let me know down in the comment section below, and I will catch you next time.